All right, welcome to the Buckeye Classic, and this is Anthony from Sure Shot Archery. I'm going to be giving you a little tour of this tournament and how it's laid out for 2023. Now, could change some for 2024 or further down the road, but at least you can get an idea on what it looked like in 2023. This year, they got a lot of signage up telling you archery this way. Buckeye Classic with a little target on it, straight ahead. So, they're doing a pretty good job letting you know where to go. There's actually a couple different ways to get into dairy fields. But, your GPS is going to get you in the, your GPS is going to get you to the field, and then you're just going to follow the signs. Other than that, as we're going in, you can see there's a lot of parking spaces that are already filled up. This is the far side of the field with the higher numbered targets. We'll kind of be driving through the whole parking lot, so you'll get a whole feel of how the parking lot's laid out. It definitely pays to be a little early. I am filming this at a really odd time. Today is official practice for senior divisions, but it's qualification for a lot of the youth divisions and such. So those youth divisions have already let's go this way. A lot of those youth divisions have already filled up these spots. We've had rain delays, so it's kind of a mess. So we're gonna go through all the parking lots here. I'm gonna park way far away because a lot of these are already filled up. I think they just started shooting again. It's like 2:06 now. I think the field reopened just before 2 o'clock. So you would have had to have been here a good half an hour to maybe an hour early if you wanted to get a better parking spot. So I'm going to be parking way out here, and then we'll jump out, and I'll give you a full tour with me walking around once I actually find a spot. But as you can see, there is parking. It's just that there's a lot of archers here at this tournament. So yes, do come a little bit early. Don't show up 15 minutes before you need to shoot and expect to be parking anywhere close to where you need to walk to. Okay, so we finally got a parking spot. It wasn't too bad. It's just that you're gonna be out there. But now I'm heading to the tournament. If I turn around here, you can kind of see it way back there in the distance. So it'll be a little bit of a walk. Besides that, we'll point out some entertaining things. In years past, the tournament actually used to be held over in this direction, but Amazon actually owns the buildings there. My understanding is it's actually their servers. I don't know if it's for like all of North America, but they're very important. They have armed security, and they don't like us shooting arrows anywhere near their stuff. And since I guess they pay a lot of taxes here, they get to dictate what goes on. But that's just that's what I've heard. I don't know for sure, but we're not allowed to shoot over there anymore, and I wonder why. But with that, we are fortunate enough that Dairy Fields has a lot of fields, and there is more fields for us to use in this direction that don't have giant Amazon server buildings that are behind it. We just have some woods. So tournament is saved. We now just have to be further down. Unfortunately, though, if we really wanted to make this a massive tournament, we can't really do it. At least behind us, we'd probably have to find other fields. So let's flip this around so you guys can see where I'm heading. Okay, so now we got this flipped around. We got some beautiful high-powered electrical wires there. Free charging on my camera. Just a joke, but that's a lot of voltage. Other than that, though, they do have like handicap parking and parking for people that need a closer spot. You're gonna have to follow all the signs for that. Since I don't qualify for any of those things, I don't really pay attention to them, but I know that they are there. So there is parking for the handicapped. Everything else is going to be a walk for everybody else. They do give you directions on how they want you to lay out your tents. You put your tents on the X's. It looks like they're trying to do them in groups of 3 so that it doesn't become this tent city where nobody can get through and there's no easy way for people to leave the field. So I think it's pretty smart how they lay it out. Seems to work pretty well. People are pretty much following the directions they've been given. It also makes it easier to get off the field if there's a lightning delay or lightning delay with a ton of rain. You know, you got to try to keep it fairly safe for, you know, a couple hundred people to be able to leave one small area at once to get back to all their vehicles. As we're walking through here, we actually started at target 1. We're heading towards the higher number targets, but it's kind of all compact all together. Your bathrooms of choice are going to be porta potties. They got hand washing stations. There is trash cans and stuff scattered all around. We'll probably check the field out first and then head over to all the vendors and check in and things like that. So for the field itself, you basically get stuck with this grass. It's not too bad. Sometimes it's a little lumpy, but you can usually find a good spot to stand. We got DOS all the way in the middle there. You probably have to go through another opening to actually see it. But for the archers, you got tables to put all your equipment, and then chairs for the archers. This is the premium seating section, and then the free seating section's out here. Pretty easy layout. Then you got your usual shooting lines. You know, it's going to be by division, what time you shoot, where your target, you know, the distance that your target is from you will be by your division. You should get all that information from USA Archery through the emails when you sign up for the event. I'll have links to USA Archery and Buckeye Classic in the description down below so you can see, you know, the costs and stuff for this tournament, because I am just giving you a tour. So some of the vendors they got here, they have an official t-shirt making group, so you can get an official shirt for this event. They have food trucks, a couple different kinds, and we might actually have 2 rows of stuff going on here. Hold on. It's going to be a little noisy because we got a lot of generators, but we got at least 2 food trucks. There's a 3rd food truck. So 3 food trucks. Lancaster Archery is going to be over this way, and then I guess we'll cut through again because there's more vendors that are facing the fields themselves. So we got Lancaster here. I actually picked up a new bow case yesterday because my old one has completely fallen apart. So I got a new one there. I'll probably do a review on it at some point, but it comes in really handy having Lancaster here because they have so many parts and accessories for your bow or your arrows. You can be pretty covered there. Let's sneak through this way, and then we'll turn around and see who's here. So on our left-hand side here, we have USA Archery tent and Joey's bowstrings. If we head this way, we have Jaeger grips. Tested out some custom grips for a whole bunch of different risers. Mantis and Rebel Gear, which I believe is the name sponsor of this event. They do spotting scopes, and they have some arrows, outdoor arrows that you can pick up. They sell that are Rebel Gear branded. Continuing on, we have Archers check-in, and we have Venu. Yes, this is the guy that does some of the commentary in our videos.
This is my favorite roommate, Alex.
Wow, and this is his favorite roommate.
Carson.
They're all very friendly here at Texas A&M. Sometimes too friendly, and we get a little concerned.
You don't find a Texas A&M if you're of age. If you're of age.
Well, okay, ignore him. They are a cult sometimes, just a little added thing. But this is Archers and Spectators registration. You can get your wristbands depending on what division you're shooting in, or if you're in premium seating or any of those things. They break it down. L through Z's here, A through M, or A through whatever is on the other side. It's pretty nicely separated. They do a good job trying to keep it organized. It's much better having the alphabet cut in 2 than just trying to get everybody through one line. Other than that, more tents in groups of 3. Premium seating again. Archers only up there. And again, we're back to the DOS, running the whole field right here. Pretty cool. Compound is on this side, it looks like. Targets 60 through almost up to 100 all the way down there. And then 1 through 59 is on this side, so works out pretty nicely. And looks like this side's all Olympic recurve. Mostly. There might be some barebow too, but still, nice layout of the field. Pretty good field. It's nice to see everything starting up again. We've probably been on like 2 or 3 hours of rain delays. But this happens, and they try to keep you posted either through text messages or through updates on USA Archery's website, or the between ends, the scoring, tracking system. They try to put updates through there. So all these things you should get information on through USA Archery or the Buckeye Classic. But overall, it's a really fun shoot, and hopefully this gives you a pretty good idea on what to expect in the future if you come in 2024 or further down the road. All right, so there you have it. That's a look at the Buckeye Classic 2023. Hopefully you enjoyed watching and you found it informational, maybe even entertaining, and really like to see you out here next year in 2024 or down the road. So thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and as always, happy shooting.